You're listening to Greater Good Radio Hawaii. Please visit us online at greatergoodradio.com. Today's guest is Chris Eldridge, president and owner of America's Mattress. America's Mattress is growing rapidly. In the past year and a half, they've grown from 3 stores to 19 stores. Chris also founded Portabox, which later merged with FileMinders. Today, Chris also shares with us his success with the community through donations to Helping Hands, a variety of silent auctions, and fundraising for Punahou. Could you tell us about your involvement with Helping Hands?
Well, America's Mattress, we every year Helping Hands Hawaii needs about I think over 100 beds that they place in with families in need. We've gone ahead and actually supplied those below our cost and provided delivery for them. I guess for about 3 years now. I think it's a real great organization and helping our community. So that was just something we thought we could get involved with.
Did they help? Did they find you, or you found them?
Yeah, they actually found us and made a call, and really, I think were very fair to us, and wanted us to be able to make at least make a little money on it, and in turn, we felt obligated to give them an extra special deal, and at least they were able to get a few more beds.
So what do they do with the beds then?
I really don't know the details. They have a warehouse for basically families in need. They provide, I think, all kinds of things for families in the community. I don't know exactly the process or who qualifies, but.
Could you tell us about your involvement with the fundraising for the Nature Conservancy?
I do probably outside of work. I do some fundraising for the Nature Conservancy of Hawaii, and really just my role as part of a team of attracting businesses to join their corporate council for the environment, and we go out and try to find companies in Hawaii that want to support the Nature Conservancy's efforts.
So that's almost like cold calling again.
It is, but we usually we divvy up the contacts. You try to find somebody and most of it's you would approach businesses where you knew someone at that business.
And then how about these organizations like YEO, Young Entrepreneurs Organization, that you're involved with? What value do you see in joining something like that?
I find my value in that. I mean, first of all, overall, the organization puts you in contacts with entrepreneurs and successful business people all over the world, actually. They have all kinds of different universities and educational events that you can attend. And locally, basically, you are placed in a group of your peers, anywhere from 7 to 12 members, and you share your, all your business dealings, and it can be business, personal, but you really have almost a separate board of directors that gives you feedback that I guess I would say your family and friends sometimes tell you what you want to hear, but this group, you can really use them as a sounding board and get great feedback on people who are sharing similar experiences, whether it's business dealings or obviously life as an entrepreneur. You're spending a lot of time working. How do you manage work and family? Cash flow, failures, etc. So it's a great organization. I think.
Have you found it's made a big difference in your business?
For me, it's also a lot of the little things. It's just you're sitting there talking to 10 other people who do business, and what cell phone company do they use? How do they do insurance? If you have a huge whether I was going to do my expansion, how to fund it. Do you go out and raise money? Do you borrow from the bank? And you really get the whole thing is evolved around not advice, but experience sharing from all these individuals. So again, you're not getting advice. You're listening to people. What did they do in the same circumstance? What happened? What did they learn? What were their successes? What were their failures? And then you can take that in and adapt it to whatever you're going to do.
It's almost like osmosis to an extent, right?
Yeah, it really is. You take what you want out of it, and some of it you can, I guess, put your own spin on and leave behind. But it's been a real good success.
Okay. Well, that's the key. Hang out with successful people and
that's
hopefully
right.
Become successful.
Resourceful again.
Exactly. Thanks for joining us today on Greater Good Radio. For more information or a transcript of today's show, please visit us online at greatergoodradio.com. This is your host, Evan Leong and Carrie Leong, saying please join us next time for another episode of Greater Good Radio Hawaii.